Oh, hi guys. I tried to do a video, but somehow it only recorded 4 seconds of it. It was very strange. Anyway, I want to talk to you today about a few other things as well. Okay, I want you to be aware of a few things as well because I've been doing activism for a long time, so I can tell you when to be aware and careful and stuff. So let me start. Just over a year and a half ago, I started the ball rolling here in Glastonbury about the 5G. I was going to all the council meetings and nobody was helping me. I was on my own for about 6 months, and then a couple of people occasionally came with me. And then I got introduced to some guy who I thought was all right. And little by little, because he knew quite a lot of people here, all the New Agers who weren't doing anything, of course, eventually he kind of managed to get them on board because hang on, I've got something in my throat. And and then he did a talk at the town hall, which wasn't very good anyway. I mean, I really wanted Barry Trower on board. And but anyway, thanks to him, in some ways, a lot more people woke up. And then finally, we stormed the town hall and we had a moratorium on the 5G, and we stopped it here in Glastonbury. However, that guy wasn't quite what people thought he was. I reckon he was a proper NGO and working for the other side. Okay, so the NGO. NGOs are all part of Agenda 21, okay? So, also, they did it was really funny, they did a BBC interview about Glastonbury, and he was featuring in it with one of the New Agers here, and then you saw them like distributing the leaflets, for the 5G, and it was a fucking joke. They didn't do any work. These people didn't do really anything. All he did was like a couple of talks at the town hall, and that was that. And me and 3-4 other people were breaking our balls every weekend for months, distributing all the leaflets in Glastonbury in the cold as well, for hours, and printing the leaflets, with our own money, by the way, as well. So, and I'd been going to the town hall for about a year at that point when finally the people woke up. They tried to ban me from the town hall as well. That's another story. So anyway, this is why me be careful, because you see, when I've realized a lot of people, when their ego is quite strong, you have to be very careful. I'm going to tell you another little story, because that guy that brought everybody onto him on like the savior for the 5G, that's exactly what he was doing. For example, I was completely left out of the picture, completely left out, even though I was the one that started the ball rolling. Now, I don't care because I don't want any publicity, but do you understand? The point is, it's always... That's what they did with Occupy London as well. They did exactly the same thing. Initially, it was a proper grassroots movement, and all of a sudden, all the NGOs came in, and all the attention was on them. Right? This is what these people do. So let me tell you another story. There was a guy out there called Kevin Annett from Canada, and I fell for him for a couple of months, working for him. But it was the same thing. Then I got sent a lot of things from the Native Americans, and it was all lies. What he was doing was all lies. And this is what happens. These people, they get a big following. So this guy was like apparently the savior of the children from child abuse. He was going to arrest the Pope. The Pope was going to be brought down. He's the one that was finding out where the demons were, that the child abusers were. So what happens is then when people watch those videos, they think, oh, well, we don't need to do anything because, look, we have a savior. We have a guy already dealing with all that. We don't need to do anything. Look, this guy, Kevin Annett, is helping with all that. Bullshit. He's one of them. He works for them. Oh, my God, if you only knew what I knew about this guy. So this is why you have to be very careful. When people have a lot of egos, and this is what I'm warning you, that this is a bad sign, because it's not about one person trying to save the world, or like a Jesus figure, or one person dealing with one thing, or you don't need to do any. That's the whole point. We need to stick together and do all that together. That's why I'm appealing to you. Do your own videos. Do your own videos, okay? Because, for example, most people that watch my videos don't know me. So some of you do, of course. I know hundreds and hundreds of people, but they deleted 2 of my YouTube channels already, because I go a lot further than David Icke and a lot of other people do. Okay, David's always still going with that Nazi narrative, even though he knows that World War I, World War II, and what's going on right now has nothing to do with the Nazis. It's all to do with the fucking communists and the Bolsheviks, by the way. But I understand David has to play it safe, and even with the London Rail, he had to still go along with the virus bullshit, because otherwise he would lose a lot of people that only have a half a brain cell. So to get people on board, he has to play it safe, and I understand. Otherwise he'd be shut down. I mean, they deleted 10 of my Facebook accounts, and I can't even go back on it. I don't want to anyway. But they also deleted a couple of my YouTube accounts. This is why I've had to come back with a different name again. Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, if we all do videos, because even your family is not aware, you do your own video. If you want any links, because, for example, I put a lot of links, so I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, but I put a lot of links underneath my videos for people to watch. So even if half your family or whatever are not aware, you can do a little video, like 5 minutes or something, and then you put all the links of the doctors that are not whores, on prostitutes or the establishment, on the big pharma, the doctors that will tell you the truth about viruses and so on and so forth, right? And you could do something simple, just as say, look, you know, the media is owned literally by one family, you know, like it's all the media everywhere. It's owned by one on the same parasite, you know. So it's all a lie. Everything you see on the media, there is nothing real. They can even do computer images of people that don't exist. If you only knew how far they are with the holograms, they can pretend that somebody is there in front of you speaking. They can invent scenarios. They also employ crisis actors. None of what you see or hear on the media is real. None of it. Absolutely not even like a nano bit of it. It's all lies, people. Wake up. And if everybody did their own little videos, because I don't, you know, I'm not doing these videos to have a following, or I'm not even monetized or anything. I don't want to make money out of it. I don't fucking give a shit about fucking money. That's basically the curse on earth. I want to fucking I don't even want electronic money. I just want people to go back to fucking just helping one another, having their own place and grow their own food kind of thing. I don't care about fucking money. But for me, it's not about that. It's about the fact that I don't want anyone to look up to me or look down at me. We're all equal, okay? And if we all do videos, that means you're more likely to get your own family watching them, because they might not be able, they might never have heard of me. Now, the only reason why I started to gather a few more people is I did a video literally on the day of the lockdown, and I must have been the only video at the time coming out in the UK with the title, you know, COVID-19 on it. So a lot of people started to watch it. So, but it's not about that. Obviously, I want people to watch my videos to get the truth, but I'm not the only one telling the truth anyway. I'm not the only one. But you see, if you yourself, you know, as somebody who's never even done a video, start doing it and share it with people that know you or your family. Don't worry about looking like, you know, they might think you're mad if they're not aware. It doesn't matter, because we're planting seeds, people. Planting seeds is very important. I never give up. People say, well, it's true in some ways. Most people that are not awake by now, they'll never wake up. Well, maybe, but you can still plant seeds. You never know. For me, nothing is wasted. Nothing that I do to me is wasted, okay? So if you start doing your little video and talk about what I'm talking about in simple terms, even just 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes video, and if you want links, I've got lots of links anywhere already underneath all my videos. And if you want links and you can't find them, just ask me. And I've got some amazing links of doctors, real doctors, and all that talking, because I'm sharing a lot of things on WhatsApp at the moment, which is difficult because I can only share with about 30 people, because I don't have a platform apart from YouTube. And I obviously can't put some of them, which are just WhatsApp videos and so on, I can't put them on YouTube. But anyway, I think it's time that we stick together. And I'm going to end it by saying what I said in the last couple of videos. Those who are scared to catch anything, stay home. This is the way we can sort of stay home. Never, ever come out again. Never, unless you're not scared anymore, and join us, come out again. But if you're scared to catch anything, stay home. Never, ever come out again. Let the rest of us come out and do what the hell we want. We want to do what we want. People want to get back to work. We want to do everything that we want to do, okay? We want to go back to work. We want to get back to fucking as normal as we fucking can. We want to have gatherings again, party, music, talk to one another. We want to do that again. And if we get sick, well, it's our responsibility, because we take full responsibility for going out on meeting other people, because we're not scared to get anything. Those who are scared, stay home. And if you do get sick after having been stayed home, well, maybe you'll start realizing a few home truths, yeah? But I take full responsibility. I want to fucking go out. I want everybody to start like fucking, you know, rebelling and go out again and say, do you know what? You know, we've had enough of it. We're happy to get anything. We're happy to get sick. Those who don't want to get sick, fucking stay home. And any moron, right, that says, oh, you know, that wants to go for the vaccinations, fine. Look, if you want to be vaccinated, fine. Get vaccinated. I don't care. It's up to you, isn't it? At the end of the day, we have our free choice. You shouldn't do that to your children because your children haven't, you know, this is not being responsible because you don't know what vaccines are. Do you know how much money has been given to vaccine injury? Something like 35 billion pounds. Do you know where that money comes from? It doesn't come from the big pharmaceutical companies or the drug companies, because the drug companies have a get out clause that they will never pay out for any injuries caused by vaccines. So you take full responsibility for that vaccine. And do you know where the money comes from for the vaccine injuries? The taxpayer, right? So I reserve the choice that I do not want to be vaccinated, okay? If you want to be vaccinated, go ahead, I don't care. Now, if you believe that vaccination is going to protect you, fine. If Bill Gates tell you, you know, I'm going to give you a COVID-19 vaccination so you'll never get that disease, well, get vaccinated. And hopefully it's true. Hopefully it's true, and you'll never get it. However, if I don't want to, it's my responsibility. And if you're protected by your vaccination, that means you're never going to get it from me. If I'm not vaccinated, how the fuck am I going to give you it? If you're protected from it, you're not going to get it from anyone. So I reserve the right not to have it. Okay? And if I die of it, and if I get it and die of it, well, it's my responsibility. I take full responsibility. I'm fucking happy to go out and fucking get anything you think we can get. I don't give a fucking shit. I'm not scared of dying, you see. So anyway, people, we need to start rising up. We need to start rising up on end this fucking bullshit. It's literally gone too far. Another week or two, and I think people are going to start really going mad. Do you understand that people are going mad at home? There's more child abuse as a result because people are locked in day out with their children. There's more people like literally getting violent and getting drunk. And a lot of people are dying. Far more people are dying right now because, you know, they can't even go to the hospital because the hospitals have got no nurses. They're all fucking empty. Unless apparently you got that fucking V bullshit, which there isn't. Okay? Nobody's dying of pneumonia anymore. It doesn't matter what you have. It's all attributed to COVID-19 now. All of it is attributed. You go in with a fucking broken leg, with a fucking infection, with a fucking stomach problem or cancer or decapitated, right? You got COVID-19. They're all diagnosing you with that fucking bullshit now on purpose to pump up their fucking numbers. Do you get it? Do you fucking get it? No? Yes? Anyway, that's all for now, guys. In or out. And please do your own videos, because the more of us do videos, you might start planting seeds in your own families, and then it can spread like wildfire. I don't want to be the only one doing videos that the same people watch. Everybody that knows the truth now, please do your own videos like I'm doing. It's very important, very important. Don't be scared. Do your own videos. Don't be scared that some people from your family are going to say, "Oh, you're mad." Don't be scared. I'm not. I've been called mad for the last 20 fucking years. You know, because I've been telling this fucking truth. Also, my friends are in Glastonbury. What did I say last year? 2020 was going to be the year that the shit hits the fucking fan. I knew that the financial system was going to come down. However, I didn't know how they were going to do it. And I was going to go away towards the end of the year because I didn't think that the things were going to really get back till October, November. But anyway, there you go. You know. Anyway, lots of love. Bye, bye, bye.